Okay, there we go. Chat, can you hear me?
Can you hear
If
us?
so, can you hear us? Oh, there's Timon.
Hi.
Okay.
Are we live?
Welcome, everybody. Yeah, hello, comms. All right. Welcome to the multi-map Randy tournament. We have Loptr and Beary going head to head. I'm Imra, and on co-comms with me is Timon. Oh. And so here we are with the first seed. This is Loptr's choice. Loptr choosing. Oh, sorry, I got to turn my stream volume down because I feel like I'm shouting. Loptr choosing Varia, which doesn't really surprise me as he is a map rando main. It really gets to highlight all of his map rando skill. And I believe Beary is a map rando main too. So it should be a really interesting match.
Yeah, I think so too. Like I've seen Barry stream some Rando lately. Look at this morph. Hidden behind a pretty difficult room. But yeah, we see we have a great match upon our sleeves, I think. So let's enjoy that. Both on the same path. With the default items. Getting supers for the first logic. Not trying to get morph.
All right. Yeah, this, even though they're starting with Varia, this can still be a tricky room, especially if you're getting caught up in the lava, not acid, as I've been corrected in my own chat. And so for this match, our runners are starting with Varia, high jump, spring, ice, grapple, all of the movement items you would need to do cool tricks in map randos. And so hopefully we get to see some really neat things from both runners.
A lot of suitless Meridia, and we see the first caution door. Well.
Oh. Well, thankfully after Loptr got maybe both of our runners, but saving after getting the morph makes exploring a lot safer. So I'm sure we'll see a lot of strategic saves throughout these matches.
Nice, getting some unique rooms early with grapple. I guess also high jump works for this.
Also, shout out to NN for always being a trooper and being up for tracking. Tracking is an important part of these matches because I feel like without it, especially if you're not the runner, it can you can get a little lost in the sauce.
A couple majors. See it on the right side again.
Yeah. Where's my
power bomb slot?
Oh, here we go.
Super slot.
Okay, let me. Okay. Aha, did it. Okay, there we go.
But also, so early in the game, we can talk about the match setting. We have Varia here. Both players banned one mode before this. Here, Beary banned Metroids. Notorious.
No surprise there because.
No surprise there.
No surprise there. From personal experience, Metroids can either be very quick seeds or be the bane of your existence. Oh, there's our bombs. Okay.
You know where that leads us. Pretty linear so far.
And then Loptr banning no objectives. So again, two of the formats that can be pretty dependent can be luck based, based on 50-50 routes, can involve a lot of blinding. So it's understandable that two map rando mains would ban those formats. So this is pretty interesting because we have and Beary
Sync.
connect on the same routes.
Yeah.
Showing just how linear
An
right now, at
absolute
least,
sync
how this
here.
format.
Absolute sync here, which is nice.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. And I'm not sure the seeding with Loptr and Beary. I feel like they're probably fairly close. At least from what we're seeing here. Nice deboost from Loptr. I like that. Little flex. Deboosting off enemies is a bit more difficult than deboosting off of spikes. So, and we get our power bombs finally. Loptr checking to see what it opens up. So in this format, yeah, very traditionally, it has the very traditional expectations of beating all the bosses, then going to Mother Brain, beating Mother Brain 1 and 2, and then escape. So at this point, would you go back to Alpha Powerbomb Room to check what major that is?
I think so. It's not too far away, right? Just got power bombs, I think. So
and
leads us straight there. Could be telling us, hey, come back.
Yeah, and I mean, too, at this point, charge would be nice, but also they're still probably searching for speed. It's typically important to find speed booster because oftentimes in the maps it can be speed locked. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're going to go for the majors that they can access here before moving on.
Yeah, so early on. We're not even 10 minutes into the run. You go for every major, I think. It's a good decision.
Yeah, and Tickles has a good point that there it is. See, there it is.
Well,
Aha.
there it is.
Right.
Good choice.
Look at that. But remaining majors, are so few majors left that the likelihood of them being something good is greater than it being, a dud.
X-Rave.
X-Rave, yeah. No missiles so far. It's always a little dicey when all you have is 5 super missiles and a dream, because you have to ration them so well. Oh, Loptr attempting the moonfall. That's a tricky moonfall. I try to go for it every time, and well,
it's difficult.
well,
it's very difficult.
Well, you see. Did Beary get it?
No, I don't. No, fortunately not. To do some kind of quick drop into Moonfall. Difficult. And here we see some menuing without the missiles, which is kind of interesting to see.
That's dodging that.
Spacer.
There we go.
Must
Spacer.
have. Must have.
Game in the game. You better keep that. Good choices. Beans.
That's a win condition.
Absolutely. So our runner's still synced up. You haven't seen any of the tournament yet, you'll notice that when these formats start with the blank, where the items that you started with would usually be. So, oh.
That's not a way. So we know this left door is also a no-go.
Oh yeah, because
That's the bottom.
Oh. Wait, I thought the one with the Meta Knights
Or is
is
it higher?
the bottom. Yeah, it's high. It would be higher. Which is interesting about how it would be
Was
routed.
it?
Yeah, because the Meta Knights are the bottom of the space jump.
Right. Of course.
Chozo. So again, pretty synced up.
I would have gone down, but these guys they know where to go, and still pretty linear. I'm wondering when the first diversion is. Well, no item there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, bamboozled. So again, there would be an item there, but
there's not more.
But there's not more,
Billy Mays
right?
wasn't there here. Yep.
Billy Mays not haunt us, unfortunately. Oh, going for the okay. So these clips are pretty frame perfect if you don't have X-ray. So, oh, nice work, Loptr.
That's impressive to pull off second try.
Very impressive, yeah.
Wow.
Second try. Yeah.
To get the map, like getting rewarded right here.
Yeah, very much so.
Axis.
One
major where, like, oh, that major's a little bit far away, I think.
I think at this point, I mean, that would be a difficult call. Let's see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. And there's 1 in 6 chance that, so 6, and of those 6, there's 1, 2 that would be desirable. So a 33.33% repeating, of course, would be the probability of it being something of value.
Is it worth it the time? That's the decision.
Exactly, Pickles. So at this point, wondering if you pivot to ammo, because you do have, oh, I guess no, never mind. I was about to say something and then I realized I would be wrong. Sorry. I was like, wait a second.
Getting more supers. But yeah, Loptr having the map here in the same room as Beary, not having a map, which is kind of interesting. Like, we see how much of a difference it makes in routing. I mean, of course, Beary just would check doors at this point. Or does he have exit? Maybe on the top left? Somewhere.
Not sure. They're menuing. They're so quickly that I can't compute.
It's hard to see.
That's why my chat put the Albert pause emote.
Maybe chat can help us sometimes to find the right route.
Yeah, I mean, it does feel pretty so far. Oh, that jump is so much better with high jump. Must be nice.
Oh my god!
Nice.
Metroids do so much damage.
Yeah, they do. Even with one suit. So this is where our routes. Because Beary had to go around to get the map, whereas Loptr was able to break logic to grab the map, which puts him a bit ahead at this point. Okay, now we're in a new area.
Wasteland? We had Mount Everest, but we have everything to do Mount Everest, so that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
High jump, little wall jump in the door frame to get up.
Getting some height. Yeah, as Inen is saying, this is so often a save. Anyway, as Inen is saying, they're freezing the beat'em for the early map, and because he doesn't have X-ray, that is an out of logic clip. Clips are only in logic if you have ice and X-ray. It makes it more lenient, gives you more frames. Okay. Beary finding. So is Beary going towards the major at this point, I think?
Kind of looks like it, right?
Yeah.
Towards the left. You see,
Mm.
I haven't seen which rooms all are coming up, but oh.
Mm.
Starts with fun.
Okay. So Loptr making his way towards the Norfair map. It'll be interesting to see what this major is for Beary. I'm trying to think if there's anything that would give him an advantage at this point. I mean, or to make up time.
Right?
Yeah, I guess charge could.
Charge could be a nice way to make it worth it, at least.
Yes.
Don't have to worry about the ammo at all. North map coming up for Loptr.
Okay.
Another
Okay,
brain.
we got Mother Brain.
2 majors.
Yeah. The one in Terminator seemed like it was a bit closer. Oh, okay. Reverting twice.
Maybe closer.
Okay, grabbing these supers again. Yeah.
Don't 100% remember how far the exit was. The entry of Norfair.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either. So Barry didn't go for the major. Is he just going for the X at that point then? I guess I'm a little discombobulated as to where we are. Oh,
You might
okay,
have
maybe.
reset it. Or?
Huh. Okay, wait, maybe not.
Hold. Hold.
Hold, please. Hold, please. Please.
No, this is the way to jump.
Okay.
We have grapple.
Oh, Barry, you have grapple.
Stop holding, please. Breathe. Top door it is. Okay, so Chat, what do you think? What do we find here? Barry being safe, killing those yapping wars. Oh, one actually was still alive. Oh, well, that's superseded. Plasma. So Loptr giving Spacer run for its money. Plasma could be handy in some places, especially on things if you get X-ray, like Dragon.
Okay. Thanks for
And
holding down the fort. I am back with
another
caffeine.
tank. Welcome back.
Thank you so much.
So we got the plasma from the major on the
Oh,
lifting
okay.
cafeteria.
Well, which doesn't, I mean, unless
It's not the
he happens
best.
upon that one. Charge. Right,
X-ray
plasma doesn't do too
and
much.
charge, yeah. Charge would be helpful, yes.
There it is.
And Loptr, I think, could get further in wreck chip. It had to turn around. I didn't quite see what happened.
Rip Spazer.
Ooh, nice jump from Barry. Out for the screw tech room. Out of the door.
Have we seen any bosses yet?
You see Mother Brain?
Oh, yeah,
But I
Mother
don't think.
Brain.
No, I don't think so. Otherwise, we must have missed it. But
Yeah.
we never.
No.
Eagle eyes.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's slander in the chat. Bosses must be hiding. Yeah, we saw Mother Brain. And I mean, Fantoon has to be coming up because we have found so many maps that by process of elimination. Okay. Loptr spring balling because high jump and spring ball are the only ways you can get up there if you are without gravity.
Oh,
Unless you underwater wall jump, but that doesn't sound like fun.
Forbidden tech.
Okay.
It's quite far away, but I think
those
the
maps.
only option. But at least moving forward, I think that's a big thing in Map Rando, that you just, if you move forward, it's good, right? In a lot of directions.
Yeah. I mean, it's still. I mean, even though their paths have diverted, I feel like. Oh, and I see. Okay, so Beary just getting to Norfair, where Loptr has already gotten.
Finally, we see more water rooms, fish tank.
Yes. All right. Is Loptr going to do the flat leap? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. That's the smarter move, is to freeze the fish. Yes. That flatly is. I've done it before. I've done it once, and it was a fluke because it is so. Right. But if you miss, they're quite high because then you have to. Oh, I guess no. You have high jump in ice, so it's in logic to freeze the fish. Yeah.
You have the equipment to get back up, but it's always quite annoying, right?
Yes.
It costs time to do that, so it's definitely a smart move. Just freeze.
All right, getting out of here. Heading up. What is this? Do you know what this is? Okay, supers. Okay, I mean, so Beary already has 20 supers and enough energy. I don't think you can go and check the item. Yeah.
Worth a try.
All right. Shack tool room. Going right to left isn't as annoying as going left to right, because you can aggro Gary and he'll pave the way for you. But going left to right is annoying because Shack Tool likes to take his time. And that's why he deserves to die.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I said it, chat. I said it.
Oh no. Beary seemed to be a bit frustrated on that power-up found, sorry. You might have missed it. He was... Oh! There goes Shack Tool again.
There we go, Shack Tool.
Goodbye.
This map, this Brinstar map is something else. Oh, are we there? Is he checking for Fantoon? Oh, no. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's this way. Scrap Tool.
West game is always something to actually think about. How do I get down, up in this room? Like, do I have the equipment? It's always... Like, give it a second thought.
Yeah. Loptr hit one of those pirates and it took a whole tank of damage, so... But I do like that he checked.
So there's Kraid.
Yeah. I do like that he checked the door up top before falling down, because it's a left map, left-sided map, and so the chances of it being Fantoon were quite high, so...
So there are two mages out of the way. Meridia is up top here. Thinking about getting these.
Yeah. So it looks like Beary is still trying to make his way to the Norfair map. Oh, is that what you saw, Tickles?
Force GT fight for.
Y'all are so much faster at reading that map.
Yeah.
I can look at the rooms, but they don't pause for 10 minutes like me. My brain
They
can't.
got them eagle eyes. They're creepy.
Oh, yeah.
Helping us out.
Yeah, of course. It's a team effort. Oh,
supers.
Nice. More supers and power bombs. Might as well grab them. They're there.
15 now is like the comfortable amount, I think. Can do a lot with 15 power bombs. Shine spark. Well, there it is. Charge beam and Mama
Charge.
Dragon.
Yeah.
So it was good that he went for those majors, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they weren't so out of the way like the major in Criteria that it was worth it. But maybe that's a hindsight thing, right? We're seeing all this in hindsight, but I think I would have made the same choice. Loptr does need to.
We need some energy here. 1 E-tank.
Yeah. So with Varia, you need at least 3 energy tanks to withstand Mother Brain's Rainbow Beam. So no gravity, X-ray. X-ray, no way.
No way. And there's
to
no way
X-ray.
you will get the plasma for it. It's so out of the way.
It's so out of the way. But
we won't go back.
this beam combo with the amount of supers, a bit more of a manageable fight. And he has ice to Zeb skip. Both of them do.
Seems pretty comfortable, I think. For Loptr. Right now, it's a good spot. Like getting an E-tank on the way, just comfortable finishing the seed. I think at this point. Not sure what can stop Loptr right now. Like which room combination. We've seen a lot of water rooms. We've seen like things like Wasteland.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I mean, we still have
Beary's
to.
Still going strong.
We still have to find bosses. I mean, we know where Crate is, but we still have Dragon, Ridley, Bantoon. So this seed is definitely making them run around, even if it feels a bit linear in that sense, or in the sense of majors. I learned a new term. I don't know how true it is for this seed, but they call them IKEA seeds when everything is step by step. So it was a new thing I learned. I'm cool and hip. Yep, I sure am.
Oh, thank you.
Now you know. Now you can be cool and hip. Oh, yeet.
Maybe someday.
Nah, you're associated with me. You're cool by proxy. So Loptr shooting down because if you have wave beam, Kraid's hands feet.
Nice.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, whoops! I'm watching from the stream instead of ours. Oops, 1 second.
Oh no!
I'm like, how did you know that? Okay, there we go. I was like, how did you know? I didn't see it. All right, you know what? All right, I'm
Looking in the
still a cool
future.
kid, okay? What I was saying about trade downward is, or Loptr shooting downward is that trades phalanges, extremities, if you will, extend underground, and if you have wave and you shoot down, you can shoot them off, for lack of better words, and get reduced lag.
Reduce lag, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good old
So here's
lag
our
reduction.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Here's GT. To get out, we need to fight GT. I see.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Loptr finding the where you are invincible to
The sweet spot.
GT. There we go. Looks like farming.
Yeah. Has charge, but supers do not do more damage on GT. So
oh,
300
okay.
damage.
I see.
And every fourth super he just picks up, so I don't know what's faster, trying to farm or just charge shotting. And Beary.
Spore spawn.
Ooh, spore spawn. And we don't have the charge on Beary's side. That's unfortunate. With any beam combination, it's pretty nice with charge on spore spawn, because for some reason, charged beam does more damage on spore spawn.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
Even just the P shot?
I think any charge beam. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, GG's dead.
That's true, game. Yeah. This E-Tank does put Loptr in go mode as long as he doesn't. Well, he also has Stray, so it would be annoying to do the pants clip gravity-less. It's a little bit more lenient. All right, Beary. Okay, going through spore spawn. This is such a good farm spot.
Yeah,
where
cozy.
Loptr is.
Also, when seeing that without Varia, you see that room and you're like, you come from any door and it's fine. You get to the farm very quick. Always nice to see.
It makes it also I mean, maybe cozy is the wrong word, but
that was quite
wait,
impressive.
what?
Beary.
Oh my gosh! Wait.
He just zoomed up. Block was gone and he was through.
Oh, he has gravity. Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Where was gravity? Was it the one? Was it the one at Terminator?
Was still looking smooth. I remember seeing him picking it up, but I don't recall the room right now. It was quite a bit ago.
Space was at Terminator. Thank you, Quick Draw.
For the graphical jump. Nice.
Nice.
Good job, Beary.
Yeah.
Left side is difficult sometimes. The goop, when the goop hits
you can get double goop
off center, you get like knocked back or something. Like it's super weird.
Oh yeah, JD gravity at morph ball. Okay, thank you. I saw that major up there. So I guess it depends on if gravity is enough for back. I mean, they're both 1-1 for bosses, so I mean, Beary does need more supers before he is in go mode, or charge, of course. Oh, amphitheater. Can't go that way. I mean, you could in theory, but it would be painful.
Wasn't Loptr down there before? He saw
down where?
already, right?
Oh,
in the red chip with where Beary is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he checked that also. I didn't
Hmm.
remember.
I
Was
wonder
the
why
other
he didn't
fight
go for a
dragon at the
Dragon there.
time?
Yeah.
It's not too far away from Mother Brain, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe the routing is okay. Let's kill dragon last when it's maybe faster.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
Marine getting closer.
yeah. And I mean, that makes sense to leave bosses near Mother Brain, especially if the hope is that you might have better gear by then, or if it
Mm.
just puts it better or more in the more efficient. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh, we charging!
Oh, 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 oh,
Ah,
oh!
would have
No
loved to
reverse
see a
happy.
reverse halfy here,
Yeah,
just because he could.
just
Sorry.
because just because you could. No.
Yeah, why not? I think. I mean, yeah, the map is to the right, but
Um, and then
oh
that's a
wow.
good question. I mean, that's why I was sort of wondering too. I mean, Loptr has Kraid dead and knows the location of Dragon, um,
This is scary.
and has charge, and so he's more in go mode. So he is in go mode versus Barry still needing charge or more
Hmm.
supers. But it is, and the only map that Loptr doesn't have. Oh, be careful with your health. Oh, you have you can Crystal Flash. Okay. So this,
Hmm.
oh boy, oh boy,
We
Loptr.
see a Chris Flash.
Yeah, right. Surely, surely.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
Good choice. Good
happening. Here we
choice.
go. Yeah,
Hmm.
I think so too. Sometimes it's overlooked with when you only have like 2 or 3 E-tanks, but
Yeah.
very good
Oh.
decision, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Just
Nice wall jumps.
be safe here.
Yeah. Yeah. I think here's Fantoon, right? So this, I think this puts the lead because again, this is going to be Fantoon. He's killed. He knows where Dragon is. And so surely Ridley is here. Nice. Oh,
Surely,
oh, yeah.
unless Buble Mountain has something to say. Oh no.
Into the ceiling tickles.
With the Crystal Flash? Very going
Exactly.
around
And
the
then.
Brinstar now. Like, pretty much doing the same route, right? We had
Mm-hmm.
the one big difference was the clip early on from the map criteria. I think
Yes.
that was the biggest difference between these two players, but otherwise, just doing very similar things. Yeah, checking the plasma major,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, great matchup. Let's see the Dopplers.
Ooh, we're dopping. Nice doppy. This could be a 3 round.
4.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. Okay. So he could doppy and get a 3 round.
Ooh, slow. Beary also just moving through red starts
Ah,
power to
good effort though, Lopter.
the map.
Oh,
Oh
punished with the
no, and the
slow.
slow?
Yeah.
What is this game? Why do we like this?
Nice charge from Barry. Getting the robots. Well, pirates. Okay, nice 4 round though. And the first 2 rounds of the doppies were good. I mean, especially for not. I'm curious. Oh, okay, Barry realizing that
Ooh,
he should probably check this door to make sure it's not
yeah,
Fantoon. We know it's not
that's right.
Fantoon,
That's
but
right. Good thinking there.
it's still the right
Their
play.
side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do
And
think both of
there's
these. There's
Ridley
Ridley.
right down there.
Yeah. there an ammo refill anywhere? Oh, yep. Oh, that's kind of out of the way. I'm
I
wondering
wouldn't
if
go
there's a
there,
good
I think,
farm nearby. I mean, because you definitely want
It's nice,
more
yeah. It's nice to
supers.
have the supers, yeah.
It's not required, but when you only have 3 energy tanks,
I think that's why
a,
it's
a
valid
60
also
shot.
checking this.
Yeah.
Chance
But
is
I think
there.
both runners have routed this well. I think that I probably wouldn't have gone for the major in Criteria that Beary went and checked, but
Right.
otherwise I think, oh, we know where this is. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. And
Especially, I think.
3 supers do kill the pirates. Oh, because he has 2 energy tanks. Beary just tanked it. Oh, go ahead, Tim.
What to say, especially when, like, in a race setting for Barry's side, sometimes you gotta take risks, I think. It's nice.
Yeah.
20 races to try to get an edge. If your opponent, you seem to be like an underdog, or opponent seems to be better.
Yeah, for sure. And Loptr here farming. Just because, even though he has charge and he doesn't need the supers, it's going to make here, especially with the drop weight rate of buggies, getting the supers. That's what I would do. I would farm for supers because the time in which you're farming is going to be more than made up by the time you'll be saving with the Ridley fight.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to save or if there's a save nearby, because it can still be kind of sketchy. Oh, nice freeze by Beary.
There was a save nearby in Bubble Mountain.
Okay, saved by Ritters. Thanks, and then. Yeah, Plasma was in Criteria, which is a great beam to have, but unless charge.
Oh, there's a save on the other side of Ridley.
Oh,
Well.
on the other side. I see. Okay, that's fine. We got 28 supers and a dream.
And high jump. That's always nice.
What more could you need?
Right.
And he has more than enough missiles to make up for the supers he didn't have, so needed 1. Yeah, here we go. I love ammo fights with Ridley.
Yeah, and
Nice.
if he needed some supers, we would have still have charge. Nice fight.
Yeah.
Nice fight.
But he had supers and missiles, so there was that buffer. All right.
Knowing where
so
Dragon
now,
is, knowing where Mother Brain is, passes way. But first, we're fighting Snack.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, he has charge, so that's good. That'll be interesting to see for if he's able to make it to Ridley before Loptr is finished, because he'll need supers for both Botwoon and Ridley without charge.
That's a huge point.
Yeah.
No supers. Okay, it's a red door.
Oh, where's the? Yeah. Oh, you gotta. So you have to be standing in the right place to make jump.
I think we're good now.
Yeah, GT.
We have grapple.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
also, it's sometimes hard to menu that fast with grapple in this fight. If you want to farm with grapple, it could be pretty difficult to menu.
Yeah.
You're just doing left side. It's fine. Hey, calm down there, okay?
Who, GT?
No, you.
Ah.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder what Loptr is thinking. He paused for quite a bit, which thinking maybe he's trying to look for a better farm. wanting to get hit by the waiver.
Could be it.
Bah. Those waivers annoy me so much, but so does... And whatever. I'm a... And Bubble Mountain is the bane of my existence.
Bubble Mountain hater.
Mm-hmm.
Could we say that?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, Beary's fight going a bit slower than Loptr's GT fight. Oof, okay, didn't fall down.
It's starting to get used to the farmer grapple really well. Nice. Kills GT.
Yeah, nice. Loptr waiting because he doesn't have plasma, and these key hunters are so tanky. If you've ever tried to kill one with non-plasma beam, they can take a lot. All my homies hate Bubble Mountain. It tickles your so right. Yeah, I do think the difference here is Loptr and Beary was Loptr being able to clip for that map in the beginning, so not having to that time going on a wild goose chase for the Criteria map, and then opting to not go for the Criteria major. At least that's my...
We're scanning for something?
Assumption. For Dragon?
Are we scanning for Dragon?
Is he? Where is Dragon?
Oh,
there's Wreck Ship. We did not
get
the map for Wreck Ship. Oh, we stand corrected, chat.
Yeah.
Was rookies, you think?
It was Pants room.
Yeah, that is Pants room.
Got us beat in the start. Why Beary didn't do it?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Gravity.
Oh yeah.
Why he couldn't do it at the start? Or was not comfortable with doing the Puyo clip?
Yeah.
In the slowdown.
I had to.
It's difficult.
Yeah. And I mean, if he can do the Beatum clip without X-ray, I believe that he can do the Pants clip without gravity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so Beary still needs to go for these X's because he doesn't have charge, so I just asked that question to Derp and Nevdi about whether it's possible. It's not in logic, even if it is a bit annoying. And it seems like chat can hear me much better with these headphones, so that's good. At least no complaints like the other day. Yeah.
That's good. I haven't seen anything.
Well, he has this. So, thing about Beary though, he has to kill Ridley with supers and then have enough to kill Botwoon afterward.
Right.
And so he actually doesn't have enough at this point. And hopefully he does that check before he goes. Unless
there is a farm after Ridley to the left. I think the Green Gate
I see what you're
room,
saying.
and yeah, you can go back and farm up. Yeah, it's a bit annoying.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Please.
Holds.
Hold, please. There. That's what he was trying to avoid. Okay.
Getting up.
Okay.
We use frozen.
So, you do have to freeze the worm quite high.
Yes. Yeah. With X-ray, you always want to be very high. So
look at that!
Nicely done. Does it first try. Very good job, Loptr. And reward straight with the
Lines
boss. We
into
don't even need no
Dragon.
map. Like this is a perfect
Yeah.
reward, isn't it? For winning, probably
Yes,
likely winning this
absolutely.
game. It's like,
Yes.
okay, here you go, the seed. I concede. Take it.
Yeah. Oof. So at this point, Beary probably should have just tanked the key hunters. Again, they're pretty tanky, so and like Loptr, he has plenty of health to tank and ammo to crystal flash if necessary. But there we go. All right. Yes. Oh, nice. We got it.
After getting the right
Beary
side.
waiting for the acid. So this is acid, not lava. Corrected too many times in chat. So we know that this is Fantoon. So now at this point, Loptr's in go mode. He will probably try to, well, he has to get more HP. And he will probably get more ammo just to make it a faster fight because his health situation is a little sketchy.
I think if
Damage.
it's really on the way, maybe
How
there's a
much?
save
Oh,
close
okay.
by. Or, oh yeah, an energy tank to pick up. It would be nice to have at least one extra energy tank in this situation, definitely. Maybe even two. Make that fight more comfortable. Ooh,
Beary going for
Beary going for
Doppler.
on-screen
Oh,
doubles.
I have a question. How much damage do the onion rings do from Mother Brain?
20 each.
Okay.
So it's 80
Oh.
total if you get the full barrage.
Beary not getting the Fantoon
No more.
manipulation because he didn't jump high enough. So you have to jump high enough to get Fantoon to essentially follow you.
I like this fight though. What he chooses to do on-screen Dopplers to save time on each round, accepting this is gonna be 4 round anyway, right?
Yeah. Trying. Oh, that was a fast eye close. Yeah, for sure tickles with the I'm assuming you're talking about the pants, knowing that you can ice clip in pants without gravity. That's fair. And then I mean it's still that he got it first try is very impressive. Second try? First try? Second try. The beat him phrase. So he's going for this okay, I like this move. The getting this energy tank hopefully. Anyway, it's still he has to fill it up. Having that buffer of an extra energy tank is it's so good to have.
Yeah. Gets you more comfortable in that fight.
But I think routing wise, I mean, other than I wonder if it's an overlooky or if it's what you said, Timon, that he was waiting to see if he got. No, we didn't know because
we didn't have X-ray.
But he didn't know that in wreck ship, right? That there was pants there. No, he had gone to pants.
He knew pants, but it was so early in the game. Just maybe gambled with.
Yeah.
Maybe there's nothing here, but in the end we had to come back.
Okay, so
Ridley fight.
For super buffer. That he can eat before.
There's one.
He is. Oh,
two.
there's.
Also, we have some missiles and 25
no, that's
power
what I'm
bombs.
saying. Okay.
if everything
nice.
goes wrong. Good job, Beary.
I said he had 4. Oh, I guess he had the 5 actual supers. Okay, so he had 9 buffer. I can't math. Sorry, chat.
Getting 8
Oh,
supers
nice
back.
X-ray.
That's nice.
Yeah, because you only need 10 for Botwoon.
Those drops. That's helpful for this.
You can't
No,
powerbomb Botwoon, right?
no, you can't. That's why I think it's a good decision. Yeah, you have enough, you have some leeway, but it's not a lot of leeway, to be honest, for Botwoon. I would farm up like 20 supers, maybe. You never
Yeah, I
know
mean,
with that fight.
especially when Botwoon gets aggroed, it'd be much harder to ensure that the supers hit. All right. So Loptr making his way to Mother Brain. I think. I mean, both of these runners have played very well. It's so, and that's the, and sometimes as a runner, frustrating thing about randos in general is your one decision can, not that it was the only decision, but you know, a decision can make or break a lead, or if there's knowledge checks, especially with breaking logic.
Right. Like that was a big reward. There are some things like this in Map Rando, but that's just how it is. Players with more experience put more time into this and learn more tricks, get rewarded sometimes, and I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so Loptr opting just into Mother Brain to keep his supers. That I think that's a good play because the supers are worth more, or do more damage, more DPS, if you will. Oh, okay. I guess we're guessing the escape time. Channeling your inner WX fan. Thank you, NN. You're paying attention.
What is your guess, Sam?
Let's see. So what area are we in right now?
I don't know.
Oh.
We don't get logic for this. We guess.
Okay, I'm gonna say
230.
Oh, that was my guess. Oh, okay.
No. Okay, then we both guess.
You read my mind. All right, 235. 235. Oh, Norfair.
Where are we in Norfair?
Okay. Fair to area. How far?
Yes.
So the ship was pretty far to the left because that's where the major was.
Ooh,
So
right.
I think my guess. Oh,
no!
Nice. All right, you guessed 230, but you literally read my mind, Timon. I was literally thinking 230. Yeah, I know. I was thinking it too, so that's hilarious. And then you said it, and I only said 235 because you said 230. It's fine.
Great minds.
It's fine. Great minds,
Right.
yes. So I mean, let's give it up for both of these runners though, because
Shout out.
A great fight, and
it's the first game of maybe
first game.
best of 3, maybe 3 games. We'll see how the next one goes. If Beary can bring it back in the second game and get it to a tiebreaker, or if Loptr just keeps showing his dominance in this matchup. Because Loptr just played well all around, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Many mistakes. So did Beary. Like, we talked about it a lot in the seeds, so give it up for both of them.
And I don't think Beary necessarily made any mistakes either, right? It's just the knowledge checks or the skill checks, if you will, of breaking logic, and then I think too choosing to seek out majors also. Oh, nice refill on Beary's side. I think can be reflective of confidence and skill. I know when I'm doing these map randos, I'm getting far more safeties than, say, someone like Loptr, too, because of experience and confidence.
Yeah, these are hard, Brandy. They sometimes test your ability just to be safe, go through the rooms, and just not taking unnecessary damage and everything. There's a lot in these.
It's 7 a.m. for you, NN, so you got up early to do tracking here? Oh my gosh. Well, thank you for your dedication.
Thank you, NN, for tracking.
You got up at 5 a.m. Couldn't be me, but thank you.
All right,
he's heading there. So Loptr turned ice off. I was like, wait, I'm pretty certain, or Beary had ice. All right, there's the ship. Let's get the
using the power of plasma.
All right.
GG. Loptr.
GG's up for Loptr, and he's up for Beary.
Welcome back to game 2 this afternoon between Loptr and Beary. First game, point for Loptr. Pretty solid performance. Both played great. I'm excited to see this. How are you feeling, Lisa?
I'm feeling great. I mean, that was a lot of fun. And just seeing, like in the beginning, how synced up the runners were and where they diverted, and just seeing a lot of really excellent navigating and gameplay. So I'm excited for double suits. Double suits is a lot of fun. Can be overwhelming though, because having both suits opens up so much planet, so much of the maps, and so sometimes you can get a little lost, a little turned around, especially if ends up being late. Maybe not Nevdy late, but pretty late. Oh, this.
That's a check for sure. Just a missile though. Maybe we don't need it. Could be. If it's speed next item, you never know.
Yeah, so you start with Varia and Gravity, and that's it. So it can be a bit overwhelming because the map is unlocked because you have both suits. So sometimes you can get ahead of yourself. Ooh, Beary seeing that map. I would have almost scrubbed for that map. Meaning you go for a map, even though you may not be able to get back. But because there hasn't been a lot of progression, I probably would have gone for the map. So I'm surprised neither runner did, unless I'm missing something. Which is possible.
One of the double suit shenanigans. It's a morph hunt. When we see morph, but morph is often morph and all power bombs often a thing. It's pretty difficult. Makes the seed pretty difficult, just due to everything is opened up. We have a lot of possibilities with morph. So when we get it, where do we go? How do we check them?
Yeah.
But there's it already. Speaking of the devil.
Speaking of it, yeah, and then remembering where you've been and retracing your steps, but getting it within the first 2 minutes is much better than 45. But again, for anybody just joining, the multi-category map rando tournament, Loptr and Beary. This is their second match of the day. First match was Varia plus ice, grapple, spring ball, high jump. So Varia plus movement, where Loptr did take the win. They have banned Metroids and no objectives, which makes a lot of sense, given that those can be tumultuous, volatile, terrible, to say the least. Ask me
Some
why I
words
say
I
so
know, some words I
passionately.
don't, but it sounds passionate. Getting power
and so that
bombs
means
for Loptr, which is nice. Can clear up this power spot right away. Wave.
Yeah, so Wave puts the side hopper room in logic if the door that it this left-sided door is blue or just needs a power bomb. Ends up going to a 3. That means the only format left is gravity plus energy. So in that seed, or in that format, players would start with gravity suit and then 9 energy tanks and 1 reserve, which is my favorite format.
A lot of energy to waste, but also to regain with crystal flashes.
Yes. Yeah. What's always a bit frustrating in the beginning too, when all you're given is 5 power bombs and a dream, is that you really have to ration them. And even though the drop rates in map randos have been increased to compensate for the power bombs, because so many enemies have such a low drop rate unless you're a crab or a seahorse. So having to really ration those can be a bit tricky.
Yeah, we're seeing now for Loptr down to 1, so any room with a block where you have to exit, that's a no-go. But also not having missiles, it's double suit. It's always these like basics we're missing. Morph, missiles, bombs, like that is very different from a normal seed.
Yes.
It feels like it, at least.
So the routes so far feel pretty these crabbies. So there we go. And the power bomb drops. You have 2 power bombs instead of 1 versus vanilla. Though, oftentimes, even though they have a ridiculously high drop rate for power bombs, oftentimes when you need them the most, they give you nothing or a big health. So ask me how I know. Okay, please don't ask me how I know. Dang you, any percent. Yep. So here's revisiting this room because Wave does put it in logic. Oh, there we go. That room is only in logic without Wave Beam if you have high jump and super missiles. And I'm not really sure how many super missiles. You can do a gate glitch there without high jump. A little bit more difficult and not in hard tricky. How do I know? Let's just say there's been times where I've been in a crunch, desperately seeking power bombs, and the game says, "No, dog. Sorry about that."
Today. Not today. Mother Brain and Crate. 1 major, 2 majors. Maybe on the top bottom left we nothing. Well, good thing what we just saw Pansperm is out of the way. And I think also like 3 musketeers. 2 rooms we don't have to visit in this seed.
Beary just getting high jump. I thought there was an X there. Oh, 5 more power bombs. Okay, finding the ship. Having high jump is quite nice. Even with double suits. I don't know. High jump is such a great.
Oops.
Oh, just making sure that is Mother Brain.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Yep. Checking back. She's still there.
No, just making sure.
Laying the power bomb a little bit to the left to kill more crabs, I think. Or the block here.
I forget that there's a block. I oftentimes go up top. See?
Get the top, the north
Kill, and he
route.
only got 2.
Ah,
Yeah, uh-huh.
man.
Checkmate.
Stalemate.
Yeah, exactly, banned. Maybe the game glitched out and it was open. I think that's a smart move from Loptr. Okay. Yeah, PD drops scam.
Okay, just collecting majors. Bombs. It's a nice find. Like having, like,
Yeah.
you see the first use of it right away. Just not having to use a power bomb for everything. Just makes it so much more comfortable. Not farming the power bomb here. Just, I think, kind of surprising. I think still want to have 5.
My computer thought I said SIRI, and she decided to pop up. So sorry if I missed anything.
Nothing special. Found bombs in Terminator for Rando.
Saw that.
Beary going down his way. There's a route in Criteria right now.
Making his way downtown. Yeah, getting bombs is nice because then, sure, 5 power bombs still is, but Loptr's gonna need more run speed than that.
For the right side here.
Yeah, but having 5 power bombs when you have regular bombs isn't as bad.
That's true.
Jigart. Shaktul. I was gonna say trauma, but I meant karma. I mean, maybe trauma. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Anything. Okay, yeah, the right side wall jumps are difficult in Bubble Mountain, and we are going back to bomb jumping.
Oh yeah, but these waivers make it rough.
They are out for it.
Yeah.
Looking for blood.
Those waivers are
Beary
so. Oh, nice.
Finally
double.
getting the super pack to go towards the map here in Criteria.
Oh, just now. Loptr doing double bomb jumps. That's impressive.
Oh wow.
So getting Kraid now. Now is Kraid blocking another entrance? I know.
I'm not sure. Could be on the way to somewhere. A major or map.
Is it? And then if...
Nice.
One of my headphones. But is it if you have run speed to jump to the right side and then deboost to the left?
I'm not sure right now.
Yeah, that was just asking, and then yeah, that's okay. These are all questions that I have. Okay, one of my headphones died for now, so it's fine.
And also there's 0 left.
Yeah, that's okay. I hear you in my left ear. Okay, so see the maps, but they pause it for so quickly. Okay, heading to Torian.
They go quick. I think.
Oh, there's a major.
This major here in Mama Turtle. Yes. Well, how do we get? We have bomb jumps, right?
Yeah, we have bomb jumps.
Could springboard jump now.
Okay.
I mean,
oh yeah, you can springboard jump to the right.
But it's just an energy tank, but it's an energy tank also. We have 99 energy right now, so it's a nice pickup to get while here. Even if it's a little bit difficult to perform the springboard jump.
Okay. Yeah, it's very much the Alcatraz. Okay, morphed. Yeah. And it looks like Beary is trying to make his way to the Norfair map. Yeah, this is tricky. But he can, in theory, he can bomb jump up from Mama Turtle.
He can bomb jump from Mama Turtle, yeah. How long are you doing? Yeah, doing it from the low. I think the lower wall for the one.
Yeah.
It's nice. Okay, we're going back to the bomb jump. I think that's a good decision. Don't. Sometimes, yeah, you've done those tricks before, but in the heat of the moment, it could be difficult. Ooh, that was.
I mean, jumping on Mama
scary.
Turtle is
Yeah, that was a little bit scary.
Is quite impressive. Couldn't be me, but
oh my god.
Yeah, for sure. And then, all right, where is this Norfair map? We'll have to see for another pause. Okay, getting the energy tank and avoiding Mama Turtle.
Nicely done.
My favorite thing to do with Mama, well, not favorite, it's actually quite sketchy, but when you're in there and you have no high jump, you have no gravity, but you have morph, is you're on the right side after getting the item, you morph and you just push the babies to the left. And you push them all the way to the left until you are able to jump on them and then get back.
Escape.
Yeah. Okay. So
it's pushing the babies, but let's continue.
So for a better
nice
item, I'm sure, than an energy tank. Huh?
Nice high five here.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I'm in business center, checking it.
But Beary does not have bombs, so he has to ration his power bombs much more than Loptr. So that's because Beary doesn't have this map, and we know that this is the place that has bombs and for Spring Ball.
Mother Brain and Crate.
Spring Ball.
Spring Ball, yeah.
Spring Ball jump. I mean, you still have to do the Spring Ball jump, sorry. Spring Ball jump not included.
Yeah, talking about rationing for the power bombs, Beary. He's in Mount Everest. You have some crabs there. 2 palms is not a lot. Like I like to see a farm there for sure. To get a couple of power bombs back.
Wait, what?
We already used one.
Beary used a power bomb there.
Oh, you're right.
Okay, so reaching the Norfair map. Okay, criteria. The major. I know it made. Didn't it? Looks like he. Oh no, he went through the tube. That's why it's in red. I see. Oh, trying for the moonfall. Yeah, A for effort. All right, Beary's
happened.
Yeah. Beary's turn for Buble Mountain. See if it will be kinder. He doesn't have bombs for bomb jump, so we'll see if he uses the runway to jump across. No, you can't do. Oh yeah, he has high jump. Never mind.
He has high jump.
Beary has high jump. Yeah.
Saves a lot of time here in this room, with being able to navigate it more cleanly, but also sees Mother Brain. The major on the right below.
Loptr is a bomb jumping machine. I mean, to be honest, I really like. But I am weird like that. Oh, we get X-ray. Nice. How fun! That's NN's favorite beam. It sounds like though. Shout out to NN. Loptr picked that up just for you. Okay, so Beary heading.
X-ray lovers, and we're going for another springboard jump up here, Red Tower. This is a cool one, like a diagonal springboard jump. Just missing.
Here.
Yeah.
That was close. Saying Beary's here at Crade. Got the first 2 missiles for the Crade. Quick kill, but getting those supers and timing it so that you get the good frame can be difficult. And it looks like Loptr got the spring ball jump.
Yes, yeah, I was focusing on Loptr. It was good we spread our attention. But he got the springboard jump third try and got up there. Very nice.
The springboard jumping is in logic there, but I do know that bomb jumping is, especially if you can
Get rid of the enemies there.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Words are hard sometimes.
Mhm.
It do be like that. Best beam, hands up. Loptr, hands up extra.
Yeah, and Beary going for the same logic decisions, going down toward this major. Seem to be very similar minds in terms of logic and checking which items will we check.
Yeah.
Did you see that from Beary? That was very smooth. Like he just
the
a hole in
walk
one.
out and then yeah.
Yeah. I had to shout that out.
That's okay.
Smooth.
From Beary. So where was high jump? So wondering, right? Because
He went
Loptr...
first to which area was it? Was it Criteria? Where Loptr is right now? Didn't Barry go here already? And high jump was here.
Yes, you're right. Because we saw the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Enan. You already said that once, so thanks for
Well, there we have the early supers room, and with the spiler of Enan, here we have high jump.
Alright.
Nice.
Yeah, bands, the not resetting X-ray is interesting. Maybe it's also Loptr's favorite beam.
Weird map
Oh.
here.
And I was gonna say, the maps that give you the runaround.
Off toilet maps are weird.
From so close. I was gonna say, I'm wondering. I'd have to see the map again. Why Beary went Criteria first, and then Loptr must have went Norfair first, or Wreckship first. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I'll
Maybe
be curious.
It's some kind of 50-50 situation. It's often the case that where it's hard to judge which is objectively better. But we'll see where they end up after they're both done with their respective area and where the routes converge again. Loptr getting the map here for Criteria pretty quick. Sees, I think there's nothing here, is there? Yep. It was basically high jump, which we got before. We got the map now. That's a good situation. But also Beary, I don't think played more in Criteria. I don't remember if we collected more in this.
Okay, so Loptr grabbing the map, and I think Norfair was this direction. I'm curious to see where they go next. Oh, nice gravity jump. Having high jump definitely makes that gravity jump in logic. Because without high jump, it's a pretty frame perfect gravity jump. The right side without high jump. So yeah, so Loptr does have the Norfair map. And so if he would kindly pause again, we could take a peek-see. That would be nice. Please, Loptr.
Maybe, but maybe not. So we're heading straight back to Wreckship. Up.
Yeah. So I think is Torian off Wreckship? Remember correctly? In rock pause. Oh, we got the jokesters in chat. Yep, there's Torian. Okay. So, we're still looking for speed. That would be nice, or more ammo. But again, these suited formats, spring ball jump makes this knock ball a little trickier.
Nice.
It does feel like you're often going for ammo more than you are charge because you don't need as many majors to be in go mode. Do you feel like pretty accurate?
Yeah, definitely. Like you can go with a weaker beam when you have charge, right? You're not stressed about the Ridley fight. So I think it's nice and comfy with at least the boss fight, right? For the most part. We need charge, of course.
Yeah. Hey, you get charge and you have wave, you can X Factor.
We have 10 power bombs, 10 X factors on Ridley.
Exactly. Right? Each X Factor. If all the particles hit, do 1200 damage. Oh, there's Brent Star. So in regards to logic, I mean, it seems like while their paths diverted at times, they keep merging, right? Is that the word I'm looking for? Where they come back together?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I used converging earlier that I think we are at that point currently. Like we both just got the map and the major here in Tyrion.
Yeah, they both have the same majors. They both same boss.
Yeah.
And
nice snail clip. Sorry. Well, it looks like we lost my co-commentator. She will be right back. So, plasma. Loptr finding plasma doesn't do much on its own right now. Yes, it's a bit of a damage boost. Up in Meridia, Main Streets. Main Street is always nice, just to check these items. We know Space Jump, it's a great item, great addition to your movement set. Especially on double suit, you can use it a lot. You can just traverse the game a lot more. But Loptr, nope. We are straight gunning for the map. full throttle for the map on the left side, and Beary heading towards Brinstar, not towards Meridia. Blind Dragon. Now it really comes down to where the boss is located. We saw Mother Brain, but we still need to see Fentoon and Ridley.
all right, I'm back. I'm just charging each one.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes, Loptr ran into Dragon on blind.
Oh,
He's in
nice.
Meridia, and
Again.
Beary goes Brinstar. Two different routes.
Ran into Dragon in the last seed too, for the last spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beary finding Ridley, but not enough ammo to take him out. So we'll have to come back, unfortunately. It's always a bummer when you run into a boss and you cannot kill him.
Yeah, we have this route divergent, one going Meridia, one going Brinstar, and it's just that's how it is. One finds Dragon, one Ridley, and that makes a huge difference. Because Ridley, like you said, we can't kill yet. We need more.
Did it look like Meridia was closer? Is that why Loptr took Meridia versus Brinstar?
I don't know. I don't remember how it looked at the. I think it was pretty close. It was
Just
right in the
wondering if
middle.
it is or was 50-50 versus making a decision, or if one was closer than the other. Oh no, speed. Okay.
Ooh, this could
So
change things around again.
And this is was significantly closer. Okay, thank you, Quick Draw. So yeah, it makes sense that Loptr would head to Meridia first. Sorry, I was fumbling with my headphones, so I missed that. Versus Brinstar, but this map, it looks like, is speed locked, and so is going to have to find speed for this map, attempting the nice dance down. If you can't moonfall down, might as well dance. That's what they say, right? The old saying.
A for the style points.
Okay, so Loptr has Plasma, Beary has Phaser, Best Beam. So because you have double suits, it's actually not that bad to run through the acid down here, or underneath, versus dodging the Meta Knights. I don't know their formal name. I didn't even know what a Meta Knight was, and then someone showed me a picture of them, and it looks just like those things. If you don't know what a Meta Knight is, you should Google it, and it looks like those flower house bugs. Ooh, so we do know. Oh, so here's the issue. That we now know that this is a Fantoon map that is speed locked, exactly bans. So, okay, there we go. Loptr taking the acid bath on the way back. So now it's a hunt for speed.
Speed lock behind Meridia. So Brinstar is a good choice again. It's likely speed is in Brinstar, and Beary can make that route. It's still a backtracking because of Ridley, but Loptr has also one backtracking. So in the end, I don't know who's coming out of ahead in this.
Yeah, well, and that's say that in hindsight now, but it was definitely the play to go. Oh yeah, you don't want to go there yet. To go Meridia just because it was close. And Quick Draw, you're right that doing the blind checks and knowing that that's Fantoon, because now you know. Uh-oh, come on, get in there. That speed is required, and so you're going to be more inclined to look for majors.
Yeah, Loptr definitely hoping for charge or enough ammo before going down towards Ridley. That if Loptr runs into Ridley and can't fight Ridley, that's a bad situation for him. But ammo is starting to look better. Having Varia, you can use a lot of power bombs to fight Ridley, so I would grab every ammo you can find at this point. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, interesting because I think you grab it away, but you still have to check all of these majors, knowing that Fantoon is speed blocked. And so the chances of you running into charge are much greater, especially when 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 5 majors left, and 2 of the 5 speed is fired and charge is a great find, and even ice. Ice would be great as well, right? For the Zeb skip. So 3 of 5. 60%.
Yeah. It's definitely a
Right?
good
That's nice.
observation. Yeah. That's a nice point. That the majors have to think about. I think it's pretty hard to think about the how many majors are left. Oh my god. Look at this Prince Star map.
Yeah.
There you have all the majors. I can
Yeah.
like that's the rest of them.
I know. I wish
Oh,
I
half
could.
past.
Hello.
So yeah.
You were gonna say how fast? What?
How fast Beary can get these majors? Try to find the two. What are we looking for right now? I think. Did we miss a boss on Beary's side yet? I guess Dragon in Meridia.
Yeah. But he hasn't been to Meridia yet.
Right.
And I mean, I hope that here we have insider information. We know that it's important to go to these majors because we know it's speed blocked. Yeah, and Dre and Fantoon, we know that they're both in Meridia. I was gonna say something, but I forgot. But I'm think that Loptr has a slight advantage because he has intel. I don't think that this puts him behind necessarily because he knows that he has to get those majors or else he's not going to be able to fight Fantoon. And then
There's
by process,
charge.
Wave's phaser is still not that strong of a beam, but it can get the job done if necessary, for sure. Yeah, if Barry can kill Ridley, in hindsight, right, we can say that it's the better route. And that's just the beauty and pain of map randos. That, you know, even if it's the best logical route to take, it can end up putting you at a disadvantage if, for example, you find speed and charge in one area before going to a of the maps that require speed.
Very still checking, and we find speed next to GT.
Oh, there we go.
Nice find.
Yeah. Point is in go mode. It's obviously going to be good if he can grab ice or a stronger beam, but at this point he doesn't necessarily need any of that. So right in hindsight, this is the stronger route. So it just depends on how fast Loptr can get what he needs to kill Ridley and get speed and then head back to Meridia. We'll see. I mean, they are definitely putting on a very good show, and it's always neat when the matches are close, right? Oh, and there's ice. Okay.
There's Ice Beam. That's a nice find. For like we have 5 majors left, and Barry checks 3 of them and finds the 3 correct ones to get. So that's very nice. Full go mode at this point.
Yeah, and has enough supers where, you know, having Ice Wave going into Ridley isn't going to be as painful, right? And it looks like Beary is opting to check this last major, maybe hoping it's Plasma. But he doesn't know where X-Ray is, so it could be X-Ray in his mind, or Screw Attack, or Space Jump, unless he saw it and then reset. Oh, we know it's Screw? Oh, have we seen... Oh, because we know Space Jump and oh, because Loptr has Space Jump and Plasma. Got you. I got it. But yeah, as saying that Space Jump does make for faster movement, and so that could be the advantage here that Loptr has.
Yeah, it's very difficult to say. Space Jump versus Screw, what's better, right? Both have very big advantages. Here we see how long Beary stays around here in Brinstar. Grabbed a lot of it. There's Loptr search.
Okay. All right, Loptr knows that he still needs to get speed before he can head back. I don't know. I think I would have, after I grabbed... I probably abandoned the rest of the majors, but maybe not. I mean, if I didn't know that Plasma wasn't there. But also, it just depends on your comfort level with having the beam you do and items you do. I mean, I would definitely pick up, if it's on the way, another X. Again, just to make those fights a little bit faster.
Nice setup from Beary for the early disposition super shot.
Oh, I didn't know you could do the super shot that close.
Many positions that actually work. It's usually whatever you learn first, you just stick to it. Loptr soon getting the item, which is speed. Safe with the spring ball. It's always nice to have spring ball in here.
Yeah.
Don't need to worry about anything. Can just hold jump, and you're never falling down.
Yeah. Even having space jump. Sometimes I've heard that having space jump and it letting you down, because with space jump, right, as soon as you make contact with any surface, it kills your momentum. And in a place like GT, even though both of them could fight GT, it would be pretty annoying, right? And a time loss. So,
finally, visit back to Ridley, but no Plasma, so a little longer fight. Has a good amount of ammo though.
So if Beary has 19 supers, do we know how many charge shots he needs? Oh, Loptr,
22.
Laser. Oh, my heart.
No, your beloved.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's gonna be okay.
So yeah, it's 22 shots. Missing. Don't know if we missed any supers, but Beary has this fight under control. Just a little dance. And right behind Loptr.
Yeah. Skepticon, that's a really good point, that Loptr does have the knowledge. Well, I mean, they both would, right? Because isn't that the last map left? But he knows the location already. He's already killed Dragon. He has a faster beam. He can also microwave Phantoon, having Plasma and X-Ray.
That's right. That's right. Can maybe pull off a one-round Phantoon with microwaving. Looks like Ridley is dead. And Loptr moving down. So where was Dragon was right before Fentune. So Dragon Beary with pickup on the way pretty much for the search of the map.
Yeah.
Because it was speed locked earlier. We couldn't get further for Loptr now, but
Yeah.
like you said, Loptr has the knowledge. Can just speed through.
Yeah, and Loptr, nice speed ball, ended up blinding into Dragon again. And yeah, exactly. And then Beary has neither plasma nor X-ray, both items necessary for microwaving. But I mean, they're, this is another great between them both. I think, right, that Loptr did get a bit of an advantage. Blah, words are hard. Peeking into Meridia first, which was the closer of the locations, making sense of that routing. And then blinding into Dragon. So being able to quickly kill Dragon, finding out for Fantune, and then by process of elimination, knowing that Brinstar had majors and what's his name? Ridley.
And there we saw Space Jump. It's a nice movement item, and so Loptr is ahead, even in room count. Not just the knowledge. So we just saw the how Space Jump and his loadout was able to capitalize off it and traverse the rooms fast. And there's the plasma. Right.
I have two headphones again.
Welcome back. Both ears.
Both ears are back. Yeah, but that should absolutely out of the way that he's played, and who knows, right? It's not over until Samus is on the ship.
There it is. Speed booster. Maybe a spark? Oh, let's see a spark. I saw the vision. Spark up top.
And unfortunately, he is low on supers. Having those supers really help, especially with the beam that he has. But for Dragon, goop. He can double speed blocked. I mean, obviously you couldn't get past the first speed block to get to the second one, but that's so interesting when.
Well, you could get the first, right? You could do the shooting through the wall, shooting through the wall thing in Frogway.
That's true, but then how would you get back? Go right to left?
Maybe there's a one-way green gate, right to left. I don't know if we saw those rooms yet. If it's a loop. Maybe you're right, and you just can't go back, and it's just a play for a map. Oh well.
Quick kill from Beary, left side again. You don't get back, you just resign to being there. And then you call yourself the winner because you killed all the bosses. The end.
The end. What a great story.
Yeah, so Fantune being at Wrecked ship. Name a more iconic duo.
Hmm.
Mm,
This room, it's always Fantoon. It just
mhm.
is. Searching the right door, and here it is.
You know what's been interesting though is it felt like Ridley was often in Criteria.
Hmm.
I feel like he
Awfully
hasn't been.
often
Hmm. Oh,
with
okay.
a ship start. Yeah.
Oh, with the ships, yeah. Okay. We're getting a slow, which is, strictly speaking, the most common. X-ray or
Menuing to X-ray. Oh, you can't do it while
oh,
jumping.
wait.
We got the.
Oh,
It's a
wait.
kill.
Did we?
It's a kill. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Gosh.
Just caught the tail end of Fantoon with that shot.
Wild that still
Good
works.
job. Yeah.
Um, Beary having a little bit of struggies going up um, shaft. It looks like he tried to morph to spring ball jump at top and just missed it and kept quick dropping. Those are some impressive quick drops. However, not the direction he wanted to be going. That microwave, I didn't know that you can just clip him, Fantoon, and get the microwave. Because microwaving Fantoon is really awkward. You have to shoot him with missiles at first, and then menu to microwave. And if you're not manipulating Fantoon in a way that's in your favor, then he'll just say, "See ya."
Fly above the beam. Yeah. It is stressful. It's a lot of like item menuing. Oh no. From missile to X-ray, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And confusing.
Yeah. Yeah, so Barry a bit behind again, not having jump and oh, supering that door, it deserved it.
Nice spark.
Eating supers and eating yourself. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Barry having space jump, and then the knowledge of where the map was and Dragon, but still blinded into Dragon, so but it's just a tad behind. And then not having as powerful of a beam, not being able to X-ray Fantoon is going to make this a 3-round at minimum. He could always disable everything and X Factor. He is known endearingly as the bulbous idiot.
Has to be learned, those X factors, and when you play randomize a lot and not any percent, maybe not in the prior list of learning things.
Oh, you're right, Bands.
Beam.
Oops, sorry. I forgot that Barry had plasma. But wait, how much damage does plasma do again? Charge or the full beam combo?
It's 900.
Okay, yeah.
So you need the double missiles to get it to round, pretty much.
Yeah, that's right. I thought that had just phaser. So my mistake. He also has full beam combo. But just a tad behind Loptr. Loptr is in go mode, heading to Mother Brain.
Looking great, moving along. Mother Brain is close by. Full ammo.
Yeah.
Enough energy, enough leeway, so looking great. Beary right behind, like also making his way downtown into Mother Brain now. So not too far behind. Very close race overall, and a very fun because there were 2 route divergence this run. Twice we had maps, like decision which map you go, and twice both runners did the different thing. And
Yeah.
still close.
Loptr having a little bit of with the Zeb skip, but he was able to pull it off right minute before having to try again. So, and it should be a speedy fight. He has 13 supers. He has full beam. Dream. What did he ask for?
Mm-hmm. 20 supers.
20.
You asked.
I missed it?
You asked what more can you ask for? Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was like, wait, what? I see. I got you. Yeah, any escape time guesses?
130.
Or pause the map once to get an accurate idea of where criteria is, please.
An accurate mathing of all the rooms together.
Oh,
125.
125. Wait, did we get a 125? Oh, we got a 135. 10.
Yeah, I guess the 130. Close. Mm-hmm.
Nice. All right. I mean, with the time that low, this escape must be pretty forward. Straightforward? Forward? I guess, whatever. Same difference.
So, not backwards, at least.
Not backwards. True. And, you know, Beary doing some farming here. Well, left the supers behind. That's fine. He does have full beam. So, oh.
Straight down direction where Mother Brain is.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere on his hunt. Loptr will likely find the ship. Where's the ship? Down there.
Yeah. But again, both runners doing a great job. So if you aren't following them,
So to follow our commentator Rockstar20. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for joining me, Timon underscore.
You all had a great time, and we'll get them hopefully for an interview after this. Get a quick talk about how they're feeling.
Yeah. Lobby check, anyone? All right.
Lobby check. GG's.
GG's with an official race time of 55 minutes and 27 seconds. So sub-hour.
Solid runs, solid races, both performers, and there's Beary at Mother Brain. Maybe we see a finish here. Would be nice. I like this finishing. When you're close to finishing, why not? It's like within 5 to 10 minutes.
Especially if it might get you a PB, right? A sub-hour. Oh, wait, he's trying.
The Zeb skip.
Where's the Zeb?
Oh my God, where's the spawn? There it is.
Oh, there's the Rinka, I mean. Okay.
There we are joined by our winner, Loptr.
Yo, what up?
GG's.
GG's.
We're looking right now. Beary is wanting to finish up the C because he's so close. Nice race. Having a little bit of issues at the Zeb skip right now.
Oh,
Can do it.
I mean, as...
There we go.
There we go.
Nice.
I know that he DNF'd in the race room, so...
Wanted to get the revenge.
Wanted to finish yeah.
And there's our
Welcome in, Beary. All right, GG's to you both. I mean, well played. Definitely very exciting runs from both of you. Why don't we start with you, Loptr? What are your thoughts?
Both very weird seeds. Like very 100% oriented, like there's not much you can do. I took the wrong 50-50 in the first area both games, like I always do. I'm very good at that. Out Mother Brain pretty early in both games. I remember let's quickly go over game 1. So I went into criteria early because I just like going into criteria early. You know, chip location, it's a better area to blind than, or to check than other areas. And there's only one major in criteria in game 1 all the way to the left, and a whole bunch of X's. So at that point, I was set, yeah, this is an ammo seed. I'm not going to look for any majors. I'm not going to look for charge, because we have speed. There's almost nothing that can potentially lock us out of anything except Pants Room. And guess what happened?
Yep.
Classic Pants Room lock.
Classic.
So
yeah, that was rough to see. You went there early, so we saw the Pants Room, and you had to turn around. But
yeah, I didn't try. I had a pants locked map against Nito last week, so I knew I'm not gonna try that. I'm just gonna turn around, hope everything is in Meridia, everything is in Brainstar, and I checked the Northra again. I see I missed 3 majors, and there's 3 potential majors I would need to get through Pants Room. So in my head I was already thinking, okay, if those 3 majors are all Gravity, X-Ray, and Space Jump, I'm going to be really mad. But luckily not. I found X-Ray somewhere up in Brainstar or Meridia, I don't remember actually. And was able to finish from there.
Yeah, GG's in that game. Beary, what?
And
you go ahead.
Beary's finishing up the escape, so I wasn't sure if he wanted to wait. I was just gonna say
I was muted. I didn't realize.
Oh, that's okay. And I wanted to say for the first seed too, Loptr, blinding into Dragon. I mean for both seeds, but it's always neat to see.
I mean, you cannot not blind into Dragon, the first seed, because the map is literally behind Dragon, and it's the last area I checked.
That's true. That's true.
So at that point,
the first seed was kind of wild for me.
Yeah, how do you feel, Beary?
Well, I expected to get absolutely wrecked and destroyed. But playing through, I was looking at the timer ever since like 40 minutes in. I was like, all right, I know he's going to be finishing any minute. So the fact that it was as close as it was a big surprise for me. But the seed itself, when I was playing my last race against Edible Toaster, the Varia plus movement, he destroyed me because he got gravity early. So I had in my brain that I wanted to find gravity. I was going to check majors until I did because I didn't want to get locked. So fortunately, I found pants after everything. And I was hoping that maybe by hunting down gravity, I could come back from behind.
Did you end up finding gravity?
Yep, I found gravity.
Where was it?
It was way bottom right of somewhere. I don't even remember. But
I guess?
I'm guessing so, because I basically checked all of the majors there until I found gravity, and I was like, all right, I guess I can't reset this. And then I think I found it before I found any bosses even. Like, there was like nothing in that seed.
Yeah, same. I found Mother Brain in Northia, and I saw the majors. Those were way out of the way because in my mind I'm already like, okay, this is an ammo seed. I'm not gonna look for majors. Again, I'm not anticipating the Pants Room is gonna lock Dragon. And I just completely reset back to criteria because there's nothing there. And yeah, I did the seed completely gravity-less from there on out.
That makes sense. And then the second seed.
Oh, before we move into the
go
second
for
seed,
it.
I just wanted to say that first seed, you both were synced up quite a bit in the beginning, which was really neat to see. And then I think the paths diverted when, was it the first or second seed, when there was the item all the way on the left side of Criteria?
Yeah,
That was the first
that one.
seed, yeah.
Yeah, the first seed. That's kind of when the paths started to diverted. So being able so it was fun. Chat was
I feel like
chat
it's
was
a
very
great
entertained
way
that it was synced. Mm-hmm.
to skip that major. It's one major out of like so many still left. We haven't found anything at that point, anything remarkable. Hoping that is either charge or gravity. It's just so far out of the way. I couldn't argue for going for that, and especially with all the X's around, like it was pretty likely we're going to find enough ammo for Ridley, even if Ridley was immediately in the next area in Norfair.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I'm excited to watch it back because at this point I've got such seed bleed. I don't remember anything about the first seed versus the second one. So
yeah, I've actually written down some notes because that happens to me too. So after the game one was done, I wrote some notes down on my thoughts of the seeds, so I don't confuse them together.
makes sense.
That's very smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in game 2, I think it was a very similar way of traversing through the seed, but in 2 situations you guys went into the different maps, but after clearing those maps, you cleared the other part of the map and then got back together on the same route, and it was kind of funny to see twice. And it was a close race in the end. It was fun. What are you?
It was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I was really lost early in the second seed because I felt like I was just kept going in a random direction, thinking I was going to get a map, but it was all blocked off. Couldn't find missiles or ammo or anything until suddenly stumbling upon Morph Ball.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I don't even know where I'm at anymore.
I found Morph pretty early. I actually went the correct way in the first attempt. I was pretty stoked about that. But from there on out, it's a 100% seed. You can't really do much. You need every item. Basically, you need to check every item because as soon as you get into Meridia, you see Phantoon is speed locked.
Right.
And speed was all the way up in Brinstar somewhere where all the majors were. So, yeah.
I got confused for a while because I forgot Meridia completely. Like, I couldn't find it. I was like, I'm missing an area of the map. I don't know where the last 2 bosses are, but I feel like I've explored everything else. And then I finally found that small little M tucked away.
I went to the Meridia first, and I tried to get to the map, which was really awkward to get to. And I thought about, because you can go right to left through Frog Speedway with Wave and Plasma. I thought about sacking for it, but I didn't have a save, because I also killed Dragon already, and I didn't want to revert that one. So I was looking around for a save a bit, maybe find speed on the way as well. And I found a save, except it's a Phantoon save. So at that point I knew I cannot sack for it, right?
Yeah.
So I was like really annoyed at that point, because of course both seeds just completely sucked in some kind of way. But it is how it is. I feel I played them best to my capability.
I think
Great job.
we played them very similarly, and it was an amazing race to commentate and see. You guys have a blast watching it back. I'm sure it was super fun and close. Thank you both.
Yeah, thanks for commentating.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thanks for tracking, Alan. And it looked I see on the restream, it looked a lot closer than I think it had to be. But
are you watching the restream?
Yeah.
For the second seed, it was interesting because Loptr, you went for Meridia first since it was closer, and so you got Dragon out of the way, and you got the intel of where Phantoon was, and then you also getting Plasma sooner and Space Jump. So taking Meridia, getting the intel. having space jump and then getting plasma sooner, I feel like gave you that edge as well. Because as soon as you got through Meridia and you had the space jump, you were just cruising.
Yeah, I went to Dragon first, even though I saw space jump, and after killing Dragon, I actually went back because I feel like, okay, that's such a good movement item. I just can't skip out on it. So,
yeah, but
I still think going to Brinster first is, in hindsight, obviously the better play, just because you need those majors and you still have kind of the hope that speed might be somewhere in Meridia, hidden in one of those blind doors you still haven't checked. So you very quickly can just get stuck there checking blind doors, even though speed is all the way in Brinster.
Yeah, I mean, in hindsight, sure, right? That Brinstar was the play because that's where all the goodies
but you
were.
cannot know, obviously.
Yeah. But Beary, you did a great job, and like I said, you both made it a very entertaining. You made it very entertaining races, and at different parts, you both were syncing up, and then things would divert and then converge, and so thank you for such exciting races.
Yeah, thank you guys for commentating. Thanks for the race, Loptr. Look forward to seeing your next matches and seeing where the brackets go from here.
Absolutely.
So, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out and watching and supporting us, the runners, the tracker, SpeedGaming. Thanks to the SpeedGaming staff for helping make these things happen. Helping happen. Whatever. Words are hard. And we have another game going on right now on Gaming 3. We have Gameaholic versus Kiara, and for game 1 at least we have Sephi and WX Fan, and I think I'm gonna hop on and do comms for game 2 and 3 over there after WX Fan taps out, so you'll hear me again. Yay! So SpeedGaming 3. Thank you, Timon, for being my co-commentator. Don't forget to give your commentators, runners, trackers all a follow. Last words from you, Timon, before we peace out.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun. Thank you for having me. See you in another chat.
Thanks for staying up past your bedtime. All right, see you all later.